In this video, I'm going to show you how to stop slugs from invading your veg plot. And it's really simple once you know what to look for. Let's get into the video. Now, slugs can be a real problem. They come out after rain. They love the moisture. They leave these silvery trails behind them, and they can decimate your veg plot if you let them. So what do we do about them? Well, I've got a few tips and tricks for you. Tip 1 is look for these little holes. You can see here, on the side of the plant, there's little holes. These are slug or snail entry points. And if you look really closely here, you can just about make out some slugs. There are 3 here munching away on my tomato plants. So how do we deal with this? Well, the first thing you can do is remove the affected leaves. The reason being is because slugs and snails, they like to congregate in large numbers where there's lots of food available. And if you remove those affected leaves, you take away their food source, and you might find that they move on elsewhere. Always wear a pair of gardening gloves when you do this, because you don't want to disturb the slugs too much. If you were to touch them with bare skin, they could secrete a slime that would then irritate your skin. And believe me, I've tried to pick them up before, and it's not nice. Tip 2. Make sure you keep your area clear of debris. What I mean by this is weeds, fallen leaves, anything that they can hide under. Slugs and snails, they like to stay moist, and they like to hide from predators. So if you keep the area nice and clear, they're not going to want to stick around. You can see here there's lots of weeds growing around the edges of this bed. We've got wild garlic. We've got all sorts of stuff growing here. And this is a perfect habitat for slugs and snails to thrive. So try and keep the area nice and clear. Tip 3 is all about companion planting. Certain plants will deter slugs and snails. For example, if you're planting out brassicas, which are in this family, cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, all of these types of vegetables, plant them near some aromatic herbs like mint, sage, rosemary, thyme. Tip 4 is all about encouraging predators that will eat slugs and snails. So for example, hedgehogs, they love eating slugs and snails. So if you can provide some hedgehog houses in your garden and put some food out for them, they might move in and help you get rid of your slug problem. Also, you can buy things like frog spawn. You can put in ponds, put in small water features. This will attract frogs who will then eat the slugs and snails. Tip number 5 is to use barriers. Now, this can be in the form of a collar. You can buy copper collars to put around the base of your plants to stop slugs getting to your plants. Also, you can put copper tape around the base of your pots. This can be purchased from all good garden centers. Here are some other barriers that are known to work well. Crushed eggshells, grit or coarse sand, wood ash and wall pellets. Without doubt, my favorite is beer traps. Fill a small saucer with beer and place it in amongst your vegetable plants. The slugs will have a party before leaving this world for good. Well, hopefully those few tips will help you get rid of your slugs. If you've got any more tips, please leave them in the comments below. Also, if you've enjoyed the video, please do subscribe to the channel.